Taurus, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and this is your reading for the week ahead. Before I get on with your reading, just want to let you know, for those of you that are interested, my t-shirts have been restocked and I've added a new design. So if you want to check it out, go to tinyturtle23.com or the link is in the description. That is all. I will get on with the reading, I promise. What is happening for the beautiful Taurus this week? And as always, if anything I say resonates or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. What's happening for the beautiful Taurus this week? Oh, Five of Wands. I don't know why that was exciting. Five of Wands can be drama or conflict, but it's exciting. Five of Pentacles. Five's a change, and you just got two of them. The Hierophant, that's, I'm pretty sure, it's number 5 in the Major Arcana. That's 3 5s. Interesting. Huge changes happening. Then you have the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands. So you have 3 5s, and then you have 2 cards that are messengers, because pages come to bring messages. So a lot of excitement in this, I can't talk. Okay. As always, I'll talk you through these cards first, and then clarify and get more out of them. It's quite hot in here. Oh, okay. Whew. Five of Wands. There is the feeling that some type of drama or disagreement is going to happen or erupt around you. It seems like you're going to find it exciting. You're going to get your popcorn out and be like sitting on the sidelines enjoying the show. I'm not sure if that is normal for you. I'm not sure if that is something you usually do, but it's almost as if you're like, well, I can fight the fighting and I can try and split this up. Or for once, I can just watch it unfold and know that they're adults. They can sort themselves out. It's not my job to handle everything all the time. And there's something where you're just letting some type of argument, some type of fight play out as it's supposed to. It's like, just let it. There's this energy of like, you know how people say let them? There's let them do what they want to do and enjoy it if you feel it's entertaining. Five of Pentacles. Some of you feel as if you don't have enough, and that could be you don't have enough time to achieve what you want to achieve, to do what you want to do, to go where you want to go. Others of you feel like you don't have enough money to do what you want to do, go where you want to go. Whatever it may be, there's an energy of lack this week for some reason. So do know that you actually have a lot more than you realise, and you have a lot more coming in, and you have a lot more already that you're not focusing on right now. And I get that, and by the way, that isn't me like you're not focusing on the good. Completely understand. There's something where there is more good than you realise coming towards you, and it's almost like that energy of things are always strongest before they lift up, and like it's always darkest before the dawn. As cheesy as it sounds, it's very true, and there's always that contrast in your life. When you feel most alone, you then end up making a friend a month later or a day later, whatever it may be. When you feel like you don't have enough and you let go, suddenly you find yourself in a position of having an abundance of stuff, of money, of whatever it may be. There's a change happening. 3 5s here. Lots of changes happening. Big changes. Right when you're almost on the energy of wanting to give up on certain things, you're like, I'm done. I'm over it. I don't know. There's a really heavy energy around that for some of you. Like, I'm done. And it's going to change. It's going to get better. It's going to shift. So please remember that. Hierophant energy. This is being very committed. This is spirituality or religion. Some of you are going to find a lot of hope and a lot of help and a lot of healing through a certain religion or a spiritual or a mentor of some type. It could even be one person teaching you about their religion and their beliefs. Whether or not you dive into it yourself, just hearing their perspective and hearing their outlook is going to be very good for you. And I feel as if you're going to really gain a lot of perspective from seeing life through the eyes of someone else's. Like, you're very open, or you're opening up to more of other people's religions or beliefs, or, you know, even if it's a really niche kind of idea, you're letting yourself see it from their point of view, and it's because it's almost like some of you, this is a really, really heavy energy you're in. So I'm sorry if I've laughed or smiled too much. There's just this feeling of you don't see much good, and then somebody or some book or some TED talk, whatever it may be, something is gonna kind of switch your way of thinking. It's because you're so willing to try anything, in a way. I feel like an old version of you, like a year ago or 2 years ago, might have like snubbed an idea of something. You'd like, I'm not trying that, that's so silly, I don't believe in that stuff, whatever it may be. And now you're like, well, I'll try anything. I'm open to it. There's a change that's happened. Page of Swords, there's an energy of a messenger coming towards you. They're kind of nervous. Whatever they have to say, they're nervous about it. This could also be you sharing something with someone that makes you a bit nervous. Make sure you say it, even if your voice shakes. The whole point of communicating and messaging and speaking is to communicate, to be understood. So you don't have to speak perfectly. I stutter all the time, but people still listen to what I'm saying, hopefully. That's the whole point. Don't worry about perfectly delivering what you have to say. If you're nervous and your voice is shaking, continue to speak anyways. Page of Wands. Page of Wands is the energy of being very optimistic and spontaneous. There could be something this could be somebody talking to you, and they're like, do you want to go travelling with me? Whatever it may be. Will you go travelling? Let's go somewhere. Whatever it may be. It could be somebody asking you out. Will you go out with me, Taurus? Like, there's a bit of timid energy around them. And then with the Page of Wands, it's very spontaneous of you going, yeah, okay, why not? And it's a very, very nice energy. I feel like somebody's popping up right when you almost wished for them. And that could just be a friend. You know when you make a new friend and you just tell that one of you has to kind of reach out to the other. One of you has to like extend the olive branch of, let's be friends, you're quite cool. Whatever it may be, that could be what this is. Oh, you're so cool, Taurus. Can we be friends? I know that sounds lame. Like, there's some timid energy and you're like, yeah, why not? Let's go skydiving. I don't know, there's something very optimistic. Spontaneous. Also optimistic keeps coming through. Clarified 5 of Wands. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups facing upwards. A lot of other cards too. But Ace of Cups and Ace of Wands. You got new love. You got Ace of Wands also. So new passion, new excitement. I'm tying this together as love. If this isn't new, it's renewed. It's a new renewed spark with someone. It's coming back. If you've been with someone for a very long time and you're feeling as if your connection is dwindling or it's become very like mundane, do they still find you attractive as they did at the start? There's something renewing. Your excitement, their excitement, the feelings you have for each other. Some of you with the 5 of Wands, it could be people fighting over you. It could be, let's say you're in a relationship and your husband, it's like somebody hits on you and your husband somehow overhears it. Like, they didn't know that your husband was standing a meter away watching, and there's some type of, that might be why this is quite exciting, because I know that sounds maybe quite negative or toxic, but for some of you, if you were questioning whether someone still felt the same way about you or still had the same passion and attraction for you, something that's going to happen in your connection or unfold will remind you, oh, well, they obviously are still pretty passionate about me, because look how angry they're getting at that dude for giving me his number. And others of you that are single, you've just got new love. You've got new love and passion and excitement, but it could be from various people, and they're fighting over you. They're being a bit jealous. They're being a bit, you know, boisterous or whatever, and you're allowed to enjoy it. I don't know why I want to say that. Some of you feel bad for enjoying it, or because I immediately was like, this might be quite toxic, you might feel quite negative. It is what it is. If you're finding it funny, find it funny. Life's not that heavy, life's not that serious. If it's funny, laugh. Laugh at them, take a video, walk away, whatever it may be. Maybe don't take a video, who knows, but you know what I'm saying, like, laugh and lead them to it and wait to see how long they notice, how long it takes for them to notice you're not even watching them. If this is, because I'm just seeing like a bar fight break out over people, like really cliche, but like people fighting over you. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Five of Cups. You've got 4 fives. Oh, and the Wheel of Fortune. Change. I said fives are change, and then you've got 4 fives come out and change in the Major Arcana. There is good karma, there is good change. This is like luck. This could be winning big, winning, like, it's very much the lottery win energy with the Wheel of Fortune, just because it's like a wheel, but it doesn't have to be specifically that. It's just that feeling of, oh, that's lucky. Like, I should buy a lottery ticket. Like, I'm feeling lucky. There's good things happening. With the Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles, it's very interesting that I said to you before, some of you feel as if you don't have enough, but you're just not seeing everything you have right now. And it's not your fault. There's things demanding your attention that aren't very positive. So you feeling like you don't have enough, or that, you know, in this negative headspace, it's not your fault that you're feeling negative. Some of you might be really heavily into manifestation or the law of attraction, or you're very much trying to stay positive so often that the times that you're negative, you're almost disappointed and sad that you're feeling negative. You're like, oh no, I'm so annoyed at myself. I'm trying to manifest good things, and here I am sulking. Like, some of you are beating yourself up for not feeling positive 100% of the time. And it's okay. You're not supposed to. If you weren't supposed to feel those emotions, you wouldn't have them. Clarify the Hierophant. You have the King of Pentacles with the Hierophant. Hierophant is very... Also, was I just clarifying the Hierophant? Oh no, I don't know what I was doing. I'm lost. King of Pentacles, clarifying the Hierophant. Very, very, very trustworthy energy. Some of you definitely, this is a mentor. This is someone you trust. You trust their outlook because they've built a successful life for themselves. And not just success in accordance to, like, materialism, or, like, you know, their pentacle, their money. Ignoring all of that idea of success and just looking at how calm and healed and grounded they are, and able to stay in the moment, and able to be grateful, and able to be at peace and trustworthy, and like their advice they give is golden. There's something with the Hierophant where you trust someone. Now, this may not be someone you've even met. This could just be someone that you are reading their books, you're watching their talks, right? But there's something where you're finding someone to almost look up to and inspire you to keep on going. Because you're allowed to feel negative, but you're not allowed to not keep going. And I feel like you're realizing that you aren't going to stay where you are forever. And that's why there's all these cards of change here. So if everything isn't feeling great right now, the good thing about that is this energy is constantly moving. Wheel of Fortune, this is doing a 180, the life flipping around. So things aren't going to stay how they are right now forever. And you're allowed to be negative sometimes. Just trust the flow. Go with the flow. Clarify the Page of Swords. You have the Nine of Wands with the Page of Swords. Nine of Wands, Wounded Warrior energy. So the Page of Swords of someone being very nervous to approach you or tell you something. It's like the energy of don't shoot the messenger. With the Nine of Wands, so you're either very blocked off, kind of spiky like a hedgehog. So you might have caught this person with your spikes before in some way. Weird thing to say. You could have snapped at them, or I don't feel that's the case, but there's just something where you might have been a bit blunt, or maybe even just closed off, and they could feel that you weren't open to them. And they're trying again for some reason. They're like, Taurus, do you want to go out for a coffee? Whatever it may be, somebody that may have been closed off to you maybe in the past is now like nervous to come back around and be like, oh, you know how you wanted to hang out? Can we? And notice I'm trying to talk with a timid voice. But yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. There's someone that's, for some reason, something's happened in the past between you, or if this is someone brand new, it could just be someone that is a bit avoidant or closed off to letting people into their life. So now they're like, oh, would you maybe fancy being friends? Like, this might be somebody that's a bit lonely, or it could be you, and you're a little bit nervous, but you're being spontaneous. You're being optimistic that things are going to work out if you try. even if your voice shakes, say what you want to say. And this is also this person. I feel like if this isn't resonating, it's definitely someone coming towards you that you're going to be very good for because of your braveness, because of the opposite energy of them, of not being nervous, of you're not caring about being rejected. Whatever the energy is, you're very good. If this is a friend, you're very good friends to have in each other's lives. If this is romantic, this is a good partner for you, because there's something with it. You're balancing each other out. In their nerves, you're brave, and the things you're nervous about, they're brave. It's very yin and yang. There's a new path with the Fool. There's change. Things are gonna look up. Like I said, there's something about doing what you're scared to do, or someone taking a leap of faith towards you. That's a big leap of faith. It's very scary, but it always pays off. I'm going to wrap your reading up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I say resonates or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Tale Tarot Tuesdays.